Hello and welcome to tonight's CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable. I am here, as always, with Mike Molyneux and Marv. My name is Nick Qualia, and we got some big news this week on the Patriots Roundtable. So, honestly, 20 years we deal with Tom Brady. We have to. It's not like it was a chore to deal with Tom Brady, but we've got Tom Brady, and never any excitement around the quarterback position. We just had Tom Brady year after year after year. This year, we have a lot of talks about, Jarrett Stidham. This guy's going to be the next quarterback of the New England Patriots. There's a lot of good news coming out about him. A lot of people have high hopes for him, blah, blah, blah. And then the news breaks on Sunday night. Cam Newton, you might have heard of him, former quarterback of the Carolina Panthers, signs a one-year, $7.5 million. That's the max. So it's a bare minimum deal. It's a one-year deal, bare minimum deal, worth $7.5 million, loaded with incentives. So, guys, Cam Newton, now on the New England Patriots, pending a physical with the team doctors. I mean, he already passed an independent physical. Right now, COVID. You can't really get everybody together. But as of right now, the Panthers are saying that he's fine. He passes physical. The independent doctor said the same. So, guys, let's give our thoughts about this Cam Newton signing. I mean, Mike, you've mentioned this on a bunch of different roundtables. You got to be pumped about this. Cam Newton, member of the New England Patriots. Guys, what are your thoughts on it? And add this in. What does this do for the Patriots odds? Let's say AFC East. And then if you want to talk about, let's not get ahead of ourselves here, but what does this do for the Patriots in the AFC in general, Super Bowl-wise? Mike, since I know you've been super jacked up about this, so generally first episode of the week, we start with Marv. But, Mike, I'm going to go with you first because, again, you've talked about this week after week after week after week. You've texted us about this. Cam Newton, give me your reaction. What do you think about all this?
From the moment the Panthers moved on from him, I've been preaching it, like you said, over and over again, get Cam to New England. Here we are, months later, and that dream has become a reality. Cam Newton is now a member of the New England Patriots. It just seemed like the perfect fit. Brady's out the picture. They're kind of unsure at the quarterback position. They have Stidham there. They brought back Hoyer. They signed two random undrafted free agents. But the quarterback position was still up in the air. And then on Cam's side, he's released from the Panthers, but he's motivated to get back. He's motivated to show, how great of a quarterback he is, how great of a quarterback he was in this league. This guy had a almost undefeated season, Super Bowl, appearance, NFL MVP. This guy has been fairly successful throughout his career in the NFL. So you have him motivated to get back. And then you have the Patriots who are now in this post-Brady era. Belichick, the team wanting to prove that they can still find success within the Patriot way and Patriot system. Like I just told you guys a couple of minutes ago, it's a match made in heaven, having Cam Newton, who's motivated, and the New England Patriots motivated, come together. And then in terms of the team now, what the outlook is in the 2020 season, I tweeted this last night. I have to go back and look at my predictions again because I wasn't excited. I thought, 8-8, my excitement for the Patriots' upcoming season was just, whatever. We'll see how it goes. Now with Cam Newton, who is going to be the star, I don't care about they'll try in training camp and see who comes out on top. No, Cam Newton is going to be the starting quarterback of this football team, and with him at the starting quarterback, this team will find a lot of success, not only in the AFC East, but the AFC in total. I think right now we're looking at possibly the third best team in the AFC. Right behind Kansas City, right behind Baltimore. The Patriots have claimed that spot, in my opinion. And I think that the sky right now is the limit. The sky is the limit. When I say that, I say a Super Bowl appearance is a possibility for this team because you have the Patriot system now, and now you have a proven quarterback. All we've asked for is just to get a proven quarterback in the system, on this team, and they have it now with Cam Newton. I can't explain how excited I am any more than that.
So the addition of Cam moves the Patriots right now. To me, and I'm very excited about the Cam Newton signing myself, but with the addition of Cam, I don't know if I can put them ahead of the Houston Texans just yet, only because Cam he's battled injuries the past couple of years. We don't really know how he's going to be. He is a question mark. I've got a ton of hope for the guy. I mean, I still think he deserves to be a starter in this league by far. He's only 31 years old, and I'll get to that in a second. But I worry about stuff like that with the injuries. And Marv, I'll throw this question to you on top of everything that I just asked Mike too. Does it worry you at all that the Patriots were the only team that offered Cam Newton a deal? The Browns did talk to him. The Browns said, hey, what's up, Cam? But they didn't sign him. They didn't offer him a contract. The Patriots were the only team to offer him a contract in the NFL. Does that concern you at all with this signing? And then, of course, on top of that, too, give me your thoughts on the Cam Newton signing and AFC East Super Bowl odds. What does that do for you?
It doesn't concern me. What the Panthers did was pathetic. Really pathetic on how they treated Cam Newton and how when they released him at the time that they did, way after Tom Brady made his decision, all the quarterbacks went to where they needed to go. So, Cam Newton was in limbo.
They screwed him.
It was bad. It was really bad. And Cam Newton was in limbo. Then you add in COVID-19 and all the things that happened. It was really unfortunate what happened to Cam Newton. If Cam didn't come to the Patriots, I was just hoping the man got a job, and I was going to be excited to wherever he went so he can redeem himself and prove. We all love a comeback story. Now you tell me he's coming back to the Patriots, man, I was ecstatic. And like Mike said, I think this team now goes from the middle of the pack to one. They're the AFC East, the AFC East division leader. Sorry, Buffalo Bills. I know they are sick to their stomach right now. But you add in a Cam Newton. Cam Newton doesn't only – it's not like you bring in a quarterback, but you're bringing a whole different type of offense to the team. Like, teams can't just go and look at 20 years of Tom Brady and say, okay, this is how we're going to slow down New England. Or they can't go back and look at Panther tapes and say, this is how we're going to slow down Cam. This is going to be a totally new offense here. And everyone's saying, oh, Cam's going to have to conform into the Patriots system. Yeah, but we've seen it with Jacoby Brissett as well. When Brissett only had 1 week of practice, Josh McDaniels and Belichick, they changed the whole system to fit Jacoby Brissett so they can beat the Texans 16-0 that game. So they're going to fit in offenses for Cam Newton. That's what they do, and that's what they will continue to do. So it's going to be brand new. Teams are not going to know what's going to happen. And you still have a great defense. Obviously, it wasn't elite number one defense of all time that it was looking like in the first half of the season. It came back to earth, but you have a good defense, and now with a running game added with Cam Newton and a healthy offensive line, I think this team can really be special. I have them, just like Mike has, as the third best team in the AFC. I think this is going to be huge for the Patriots. You're bringing in a guy who's motivated. Everyone, pretty much put him down. He was injury-riddled for the past 2-3 years, and they forgot about how great Cam was. This is a man who has an arm. Is he the most efficient thrower? No, but he has a cannon. You're bringing in new wide receivers that he's going to be motivated to. I think this helps N'Keal Harry tremendously, having a guy like Cam Newton. James White, he's going to be a guy who excels with a Cam Newton on his team. Sony Michel, if the offensive line is healthy and he's healthy, this could be a good running team that the Patriots need to succeed going forward.
So I'm glad you brought up James White, because something I heard Tony Maserati say this on 985 The Sports of today, Felger and Maz, he brought up Cam Newton, known for his accuracy, has not been great his entire career. But what was it, the 2018 season? I could be wrong. Might have been the 2017 season. Whichever one it was, his accuracy went up that year. And a lot of it had to do with Christian McCaffrey. He hit, when he was targeting Christian McCaffrey, 86% of his passes. He's got a Christian McCaffrey here. It's James White.
James White can eat. James White is going to eat this year.
James White. Listen, if you're in my fantasy league, don't listen to this. Just skip forward a couple seconds. I'm going to draft the hell out of James White if I get the chance. You kidding me? I'm going early on James White this year. Not even a question. The injuries do concern me, mostly because we've seen him battle injuries over the past couple of seasons. But not only that, let's talk about running backs for a second in the NFL. Running backs in the NFL, they have a short career because their bodies just take a beating. They take abuse. Cam Newton voluntarily has taken abuse, and it's been awesome. It was awesome to watch, especially his MVP year. That guy is not afraid. A lot of quarterbacks dip out of bounds. Cam Newton lowers his shoulder, and he steamrolls full-grown men. He steamrolls linebackers, defensive backs. It doesn't matter who you are. Cam Newton is not going to run around you. He's going to run through you. But with that, his body he's beaten the piss out of his body. He has. So that does concern me. But the motivation factor, you guys are right. Cam wants to prove the world, hey, this is a 1-year contract. He's playing for a contract. Okay. And on top of that, he wants to prove the world, hey guys, I'm 31 years old. I'm still one of the best in this league. And this is what you guys get for doubting me. And you mix that in with Bill Belichick and Josh McDaniels. Guys, this can still be a hell of an offense.
Everybody's motivated, man. Everybody is motivated.
Listen,
Cam, Bill, McDaniels, they're all motivated.
I am all sorts of jacked up for a Tampa Bay Buccaneers New England Patriots Super Bowl. You kidding me?
Bring it on.
Oh my God, it's gonna be electric. In the Jarrett Stidham thing, okay, people are upset. There are some people who are worried about Jarrett Stidham. I heard some old crotchety guys on sports radio today. Oh, what about Jarrett Stidham? Give him a chance. Listen, this is his second year, okay? And just because Cam Newton is on this team now, that doesn't mean Jarrett Stidham isn't the future of the team. If Cam Newton has a great year, he's going to sign a big contract somewhere, right? You would assume. Bill's not going to give him that contract. Let's call it what it is, okay? Bill's known not to hand out unless Cam takes a big team-friendly deal. Then Jarrett Stidham, sorry, you're out of here. But this still could be Jarrett Stidham's team down the line. The guy is only in his second year. He still can develop on the bench as long as assumed. I think we're all in agreement here. We're just going to assume Cam Newton is going to win that starting job. He can still develop on the bench. So sorry, guys. Jarrett Stidham, he's going to have to wait another year. And if you're not excited, and this is to everybody calling into sports radio today, any dummies on Twitter, if you guys aren't excited to see Cam Newton in a New England Patriots uniform, those Photoshops, they made me feel all sorts of different types of ways before Cam Newton even signed with the Patriots. Now he's with the Patriots, I'm feeling even different types of ways about this. If you're not excited about Cam Newton in a Patriots uniform, get that load, take your pants off, wipe up, get that load out of your pants, you bums. You have to be excited about this. If you don't, get that load out of your pants. AFC East, they're going to win. Josh Allen, oh, he's got Stephon Diggs. Oh, no, guess what? You have to hit Stephon Diggs with a pass for him to be effective, guys. Sorry, Josh Allen, not very good at throwing footballs to people. He can throw it far, but to people, it's a different story, okay? Miami, nah, puke. The Jets, horrible franchise, okay? The Patriots are going to win the AFC East. Prediction right now, fourth best team in the AFC, but if Cam plays like Cam, the Patriots are going to F. They're going to F word all around this league. No question about it.
Not to dive in too much on Jarrett Stidham, but just for him, this doesn't bode well. Because Cam's going to start this year, and I still guarantee you they'll be drafting a quarterback next year. So Jarrett Stidham's days in New England might be numbered. Do
you think this says that they don't believe in him?
No, I think this should motivate Stidham, if anything. I think it could go very well for Stidham bringing in Cam Newton. There's a guy that, obviously he's been preparing to start for the past couple of months, and as fans, we've been preparing for him to start. Now they bring in Cam Newton. If anything, there's two different ways you can go about this. You can sulk and be like, damn, I just lost my opportunity, or you can fight and say, hey, I still feel like I'm a starter and work my ass off these next couple of years until I get my opportunity. There's two different ways about it.
If this ruins his confidence, like some people are worried about, oh man, this adult man, his confidence, then I don't want him as my quarterback anyway.
Get him out of here.
If he's that soft, if he's that mentally soft, I don't want him as my quarterback anyway, if he can't handle that kind of stuff. That's it. Cam Newton, New England Patriots. Going to be a wild year. This season has to happen now. Wear your masks. Damn it, wear your masks. I want to have a football season.
NFL players going to need more than masks, Nick.
I know, but I need these people. I need these people out and about to start slowing this thing down by wearing masks so we can have a football season. That's what I need.